Good afternoon, everyone. Happy Thursday. Welcome back to my channel. Here's your daily news report and fourth stimulus check update. A new economic recovery bill has just been passed. The monthly payments of the child tax credits has lifted 3 million children from poverty. The three winners of this week's Walmart gift card giveaway are Victoria Nolan, Donna Durbin, and Joaquim Raposo. Congratulations to all three of you. Remember, everyone, that next Friday, I will be giving away more gift cards. Please tune in for more details to the new giveaways. It hasn't been an easy time to be unemployed, and with federal enhanced unemployment benefits soon running out, you may soon have some unanticipated money heading directly to your bank account or mailbox. If you receive unemployment benefits in 2020 and paid taxes on that money, you will be getting some or all of those taxes back via direct deposit or in the mail. The American Rescue Plan Act of 2021 was passed by Congress and signed into law by President Biden on March 11th of this year. One of the provisions in the plan was that taxes on up to $10,200 in unemployment benefits would be waived, and this is for people earning less than $150,000 a year. The Internal Revenue Service has already sent out nearly 8.8 million refunds, totaling over $10 billion. But another 1.5 million taxpayers will be soon receiving refunds in August. More taxpayers will receive money throughout this year. How much you will receive depends on how much you paid in taxes and on your unemployment income in 2020. According to the Internal Revenue Service, the average refund is $1,686. Mark Stieber, the Chief Tax Information Officer for Jackson Hewitt, said that this tax refund and federal refunds are not reported as income on the next year's federal tax return. Stieber says if taxpayers collect unemployment into 2021, we recommend that they do a mid-year tax checkup right now so they can make sure to understand their tax situation fully before the end of the year or come filing time in 2022. You can have 10% of unemployment withheld for income taxes, which is a great help when filing taxes next year. The first installment of the child tax credit lifted 3 million kids out of poverty in July. That reduction represented a 25% cut in the monthly child poverty rate to 11.9% from 15.8%.
Good. Well, it is my honor and pleasure to welcome these leaders to the official office of the Vice President of the United States to have a very important conversation, a continuing conversation around the future of our country. That really is the topic. That truly is the topic. The topic of our conversation is the topic of who are we as a country and the future of our country. And it is my privilege and pride to welcome you here today to talk about this. And let's be clear, and I don't have to tell the people at this table. If anyone wants to know who are our dreamers, let me tell you who they are. They include members of our military. They are college students. They are people that work in Fortune 500, Fortune 50 companies. They are the 200,000 at least frontline workers who saved the lives and protected the lives of people they didn't know. That's who are our dreamers. And many arrived in their home country in the United States before they could walk or talk. Many have been living recently, for these years, a life of uncertainty, even though this is the only home they've ever known. And they deserve a pathway to citizenship. They deserve a pathway to citizenship. And so I want to make clear to the dreamers who are here and those who are watching from home, this is your home. This is your home. And we see you, and you are not alone. The President and I, needless to say, and I hope many of you saw his town hall yesterday, we are unequivocal that we recognize you for the Americans that you are, and that we recognize that you deserve all the rights that come with American citizenship. And so we will be tireless in fighting for a pathway to citizenship. Now, we are having this conversation after the recent federal court ruling, but I want to make something clear. It will not immediately affect current DACA recipients. Also, it will put hundreds of thousands of young immigrants in jeopardy, including Deanna, who you are about to hear from. But our administration is taking action. So through the United States Department of Justice, we have announced our intention to appeal the decision.
Child poverty is a measure of the share of kids living in households below the poverty line. The Columbia analysis uses a monthly poverty measure that differs from the U.S. official metric, which is published once a year. This is to determine the real-time effect of crisis-era aid programs. The American Rescue Plan raised the maximum child tax credit to $3,000 or $3,600 per child, depending on the age, and that's up from $2,000. It also offered the tax break to more low-income households and turned the benefit into a monthly income stream. Parents now can receive up to $250 or $300 a month per child. The first installment of payments was issued on July 15th and reached families with more than 59 million children, and this is according to the U.S. Department of Treasury. That is about 80% of all children in the United States. The Child Tax Credit Update portal now lets you opt out of receiving this year's monthly child tax credit payments. The Child Tax Credit Update portal now lets you opt out of receiving this year's monthly child tax credit payments. That means instead of receiving monthly payments of, for example, $300 for your 4-year-old child, you can wait until filing your 2021 tax return in 2022 and receive the lump sum of $3,600. You can unenroll at any time, but remember that you must opt out at least 3 days before the first Thursday of the month that you are opting out of. At this point, the IRS says unenrolling or opting out is a one-time action, and you won't be able to opt back in until late September. The next deadline to opt out is Monday, August 30th. You may choose to unenroll in the advanced monthly payment program because you're expecting circumstances in your life to change, or if the partial monthly payments will interfere in tax planning. Families that usually owe money to the IRS when they file taxes may want to instead use a full credit next year, or you may want a larger payout if your household is saving for a big expense. To unenroll, please visit the Child Tax Credit Update portal and tap Manage Advanced Payments. After you've signed in, if you are eligible, you will see an option to opt out of the payments. The Internal Revenue Service says if you filed jointly on your most recent tax return, unenrolling will affect only yours and not your spouse's advance payments. That means both parents need to opt out separately. So everyone, do you think monthly stimulus payments should also be going out to seniors? Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. So everyone, thank you so much for joining me here this afternoon. I hope you found some of this information helpful. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a very blessed Friday. Blessed